Just getting started in all of this. The heavy stuff is still heading our way, and here's Dallas.
That's right, David. Most of the rainfall amounts today have been between about a half and an inch of rain across Southern California, and many areas out in the Riverside area have stayed under a quarter of an inch. But that will be changing as this weather system that's developing to the south of us will be coming in our direction. Live Mega Doppler tonight showing that rain along the 5. Drive carefully if you're out there tonight from Glendale, downtown LA, Santa Monica, Calabasas. But you can see there's nothing really heavy on the scope at this moment. And when we look at the satellite view in just a second, you'll see why the meteorologists across all of Southern California are concerned about what can happen tomorrow because of subtropical moisture. Therefore, flash flood watch is in effect starting at 1 o'clock. That's for the burn areas around the Palisades. Down in Orange County and Riverside, we're going to start that at about 4 o'clock in the morning, but it's all day long tomorrow into tomorrow evening. So that's what we're preparing for. Let's look at the Pacific Palisades. They've already had about an inch. We put these together at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, so we haven't been able to update these rainfall amounts. But La Cañada, Pacific Palisades, Eaton Canyon, all about an inch so far at this hour. So let's look at the satellite view. That low that created all the heavy rain up in the Bay Area yesterday is still kind of spinning around, but it's going to move toward the south. And once it does, it's going to end up west of Southern California. So in a condition just about like this. So now let's zoom out on the satellite image and show this band of moisture, subtropical moisture, that when the low gets in this position and the circulation is counterclockwise, watch what happens. Brings that instability and heavier precipitation into Southern California, and the low is just going to track slowly across the area during the day tomorrow. Computer modeling kind of showing us what we anticipated, and this is 10:55 tonight, still scattered showers, but you look offshore, it gets heavier, and then overnight it's raining moderately, and then it gets heavier. Look at that from Riverside, 7:15, and then even into the late morning bands of heavy rain. Did you see that one? That came right in over the Palisades. This is about just after lunchtime, and these rain bands can have up to a half an inch to an inch of rain falling per hour. So that's an intensity, and it's the intensity on top of rain that has already occurred today and will overnight that can cause the mudslides and the problems. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of problems out there in the San Bernardino range for many of those road areas. Can easily have falling rock and debris flows. Lots of snow up there in the mountain areas. So far, the heaviest rain has been up in the Santa Barbara area, and that tomorrow is going to be another deal at 5:30. Look at downtown Altadena, all right at 3 inches of rain, and heavy rain also out there in San Bernardino Riverside. I want to show you this as our weekend forecast for the beaches. The instability could produce a waterspout tomorrow anywhere right at the ocean there or just offshore from Huntington Beach all the way down to San Clemente. 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible there. So here is the 7-day forecast and kind of a rainy Saturday coming up. Heavy at times. Flash flood watch in effect. We'll drop that flash flood watch, I'm hoping, by Sunday afternoon. Still some scattered showers. Storm number 3 arrives on Monday, but it's a lot lighter. Maybe a half an inch of rain downtown, 3/4 to an inch out there in the valleys. And then a little bit of a break late Tuesday and Wednesday. The sun actually comes out, and then another weather system arrives on Thursday and Friday. There's that beach forecast. Big swells coming in surface, but also the possibility of scattered waterspouts at the beaches tomorrow. In the mountain areas, it's mostly rain, changing to some snow late Sunday. A little bit better chance of some snow, I think, for the Big Bear area, and that will arrive next week as temperatures get colder. Gusty winds and rain in the deserts. Flooding is possible in the high desert tomorrow, so we'll be watching that for you also. David, we will update the forecast throughout the evening and be ready to see you at 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, a lot of folks will be watching, Dallas.
Thank you.
Thank you.